Hello everybody, welcome to Tiny Table 3. Today we're going to be doing another reaction video to Wonder Woman trailer number 2. I'm a big fan of Wonder Woman, and I'm really excited for this film.
I'm a huge fan of Wonder Woman as a whole, I have mixed feelings.
I've liked what we've seen so far. I think what they've shown us as far as what DC's doing with this new Wonder Woman, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
But not everybody is, so.
I mean, I think we should watch the trailer.
Okay, here we go. We're going to get in the trailer, and then
let's do everything Milo wants to do.
So let's,
shut up.
Let's take a look.
I used to want to save the world.
Yeah, that's right from Batman vs.
Good hairstyle. See, I can compliment.
The more you see the great darkness within.
I'm a fan of voiceovers. See, that just looks badass.
Yeah, it does.
And then check that out.
I learned this the hard way a long, long time ago.
I will say, why do every superhero has to have like someone in their family die?
It's what makes you want to do good.
Can they just
common formula, man?
No, nobody wants to do good just because they have a
so
good heart or care about humanity.
Wherever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost. Be careful, Diana.
Who is this woman? She's my secretary, sir. She's a very good secretary.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
I don't see what's wrong with the acting.
I think she's solid.
Although they haven't really defined who the bad guy is, other than World War I.
Seen this. Hate that music.
I like the
like
music.
it.
I think it sounds great.
Yeah.
That music was so overplayed during her scenes.
Fight in this. Fight? Please use our principles. Although I am not opposed to engaging in a bit of fisticuffs should the occasion arise.
I like the word fisticuffs.
I do too. I think that looks awesome.
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
I think it looks great.
I think it visually looks really good. I think her fighting is.
What?
Nope,
I
sorry.
guess you guys like it this
I
much.
like it so much. I'm watching it.
I think her fight scenes are really interesting, and that's pretty exciting to see. I think that she looks a lot more like a Wonder Woman than before we kind of met her as Wonder Woman, I was feeling. Like, she's tall and looks a little stronger than I thought she would because, let's face it, she's a very thin woman. Like,
yeah,
she is.
Gal Gadot is.
But
I will say
she's
that
naturally
I
thin,
will
but-
say that when they revealed who was Wonder Woman at Comic-Con, I was like, because I saw Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, and I was like,
Well, she is tall though. It's not
She
like
is
she's like
tall.
like 5'2" or something
yeah.
like
She
is
that.
tall,
so
but
she's not
she is
like
very-
built like huge. But I mean, I think she's definitely got the height, and she's built up for the role.
And
Probably
so
as much as she could, but
probably, but it's like it's passable for an Amazon. I would expect more from an Amazon. I'm totally like, that's just me. I've always wanted her to just be like Xena. We've talked about it before.
Yeah,
I've always wanted her to be like a Lucy Lawless to me.
yeah.
She wasn't that in the 60s either. I get it. Or 80s, 70s,
well, but I mean, like
60s.
for what?
When
Lucy
there was
Lawless?
no, the Wonder Woman.
Oh, you're talking about Linda Carter?
Yes.
From the 1970s.
Yeah. She's never really quite been portrayed the way that she should be portrayed. So yeah, I'm not gonna like totally knock it on this, but I'm not basing it just off the trailer because I don't think we see enough acting moments in the trailer personally. But with what I saw from Batman versus Superman, I think that her fight scenes are cool. I think she looks like a badass when she's fighting. I don't think she can pull off a full movie. I don't buy her acting. I just don't.
If you ever read Wonder Woman and you've ever watched any cartoons with Wonder Woman, she's not an emotional character.
Well, I mean, the comic books, I mean, she was originally written by a psychologist as a feminist character.
Yes.
So, and you see, obviously, in the new film, they're really playing on that. So, you see her as being sort of a revolutionary character that is upsetting the normal sexual roles that women would be locked into, which was fine. Like, that worked in the 70s, too. I mean, Linda Carter, obviously, the show's cheesy, but they're definitely doing that. Right. I agree. I haven't seen enough to know that Gal Gadot could pull it off.
I just didn't see enough in the
But I haven't seen that she can't.
Well, see, the line delivery being like monotone and stuff.
I'm fine with that.
Is actually the way Wonder Woman is portrayed in any of the DC. I'm fine with that,
but I don't see anything happening in her eyes. No, you can't speak. You can't speak.
So I think that she's doing just fine from what I've seen. Like the DC cartoons, which are probably closer to comic books than any of the movies, because they can get away with more in the cartoons.
Well, of course, yeah.
In the there's one on Netflix where they fight Darkseid, and that's exactly the same kind of speaking mannerisms and everything, because she's an Amazon who doesn't interact with human world too much.
Right.
And so she's kind of
Except
very
there's
literal.
A love story, obviously, weaved into it, which I don't buy at all.
Yeah. Well, I think
it's a weird matchup. I don't know.
I think that's
Chris
Hollywood.
Pine's character,
yeah,
but it's weird.
That's Hollywood. I mean, they know if they have a love interest built into this film, they're going to make an extra 20, 30 million on top.
I hate that. And if you're trying to say that who she is, they fucked it up already.
No, because
and I say that, I'm saying it.
Wonder Woman has a love story with Aquaman later and everything like that.
Later.
Yeah, but
that wasn't Aquaman.
Just because she's an Amazon
in case you didn't click on the little file that had the Aquaman symbol. That wasn't Aquaman.
Well, we do know that. I mean, she's obviously a character that is like transcending ages. So she's gonna want to get some. Throughout the ages, so maybe.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all for getting some. I'm all for her not being emotional. I'm all for her. Like, I'm going to go see it. I'm going to cheer it on and hope that it's good. I haven't seen the best line.
I will agree with you to an extent, though. I mean, watching that trailer, it hasn't shown the best acting in the world.
I think it's the greatest trailer.
That's the trailer.
Yeah,
but maybe that's a little too far. But I think it's a great.
Yeah, I liked her fine in Batman versus Superman.
Yeah,
though. I thought she was solid in it. I mean, again, not big enough of a role, but
I just didn't feel anything. It wasn't that I didn't like her. Like, I actually liked her more than I thought I would. She did convince me as a Wonder Woman. It's not that I didn't like her. It's that there was nothing really there. I am not attached to her at all, and I've already met her in a movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's legit. I think that's legit.
I think my argument is this.
But I'm still super excited for it. I mean, that makes me really excited to see this.
My argument, as it has been all over social media, is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone.
Totally different.
No, hold on.
Those are cheesy action films.
They're
meant
not
to
great
be
actors, and they make good movies.
No,
I agree with her though on this one, because this shouldn't be
these are
an
no
Arnold
longer
Schwarzenegger
that.
movie
These are
or a
no
Sylvester
longer
Stallone
that.
movie.
These are the biggest blockbusters.
They should have some.
Can I complete a sentence here?
No, because you're wrong.
Arnold Schwarzenegger made Terminator was great movies and everything like that, right?
Yeah,
so,
he's playing a robot. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm
it's
saying
not
that
the Duma.
You don't have to be a great actor to make a role work. And so,
I agree.
Yes, I agree.
I actually agree with that.
She's not an experienced
Jackie
actress.
Chan is a national treasure. I've said it once, I'll say it again.
She's not an
but
experienced
he makes me love
actress.
him in all of his movies.
He's a good comedic actor.
And I'm not in love with her, and I've already met her in a movie.
When I saw her in Batman vs Superman, that was probably like one of the highlight moments of Batman vs Superman.
I agree with that.
Well, that was like a shit show of scenes put together, though.
No, it
That's
wasn't
not
a shit
fair.
show of
It
scenes.
was pretty bad.
Shut up. You guys are dumb.
No, I liked half of the movie.
Didn't like Batman
I
v
liked half of the
Superman
movie,
that
but
much.
it's just.
Did you really?
I liked the second half of
yeah.
it.
No,
Well,
yeah. You have to wait
And
about
so
an
the
hour.
first
But I
half
said
I
a
can-
shit show of scenes put
But
together.
But I think...
Now, is
Look,
this
I like
Zack
a lot-
Snyder also?
No.
Good.
I don't
Just
think
checking.
it is.
I don't think
no,
it is either.
because, I mean, look at the color
Yeah, right.
scheme. It's not gray.
Yeah.
But I think
the visuals are stunning.
I think so too.
I think it's great that they didn't place it in modern time. They allowed it to be separate from the rest of the characters.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's great that they included her in a war that is a significant piece of history. It's a cool fictional,
that harkens back to the golden age of comics.
Fiction.
So that's.
And then the only thing is I don't know who the bad guy is. I guess it's Germany. I'm not sure.
Isn't it always?
I think it'd be cool if they tease Ares.
I think so
in
too.
the movie
that
because
would be cool.
God of War, World War I, it makes sense.
That's asking a lot though.
And
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It might. And then I think that for what they've shown so far, I think she fits in the role. Like she doesn't have to.
Are you blown away?
Okay, first off,
were you blown away? Were you sold? She's like your Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So far I am.
I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close.
I'm gonna see the movie.
I'm not there.
The other thing is, fucking Johnny Depp's been playing Jack Sparrow since Black Pearl.
Don't need to see him do it again either.
Look,
he's not acting in those movies though. Is all I'm saying.
Does the trailer make you want to see the movie though?
The trailer makes me want to see the fight scenes.
Okay.
Trailer makes me want to see the movie.
That's why I don't feel connected to it.
What would you rank the trailer? What grade would you give the trailer?
I'll rank it a solid B+ just because I don't know who the antagonist is, but I think it's a good job of not giving me the full story because all I'm getting is Chris Pine, World War I, Wonder Woman. They're somehow connected. And it's not giving me like, oh,
I agree.
You just saw the movie.
I didn't see the movie.
I think that's a good...
Unless it's just fight scenes. I didn't see the movie.
I would agree with that. I would give it a B+ too. I mean, obviously, I can't give it an A because I'm not completely sold.
I'm sold on Wonder Woman.
Puts me that and the previous trailer that will put me in the seat though. That will put me in the movie theater. I'm not sitting back going, oh Jesus, this is fuck that. I mean,
I'm more sold on this than I am on Justice League. Justice League had a great trailer, but I'm more sold on this.
Justice League I would go see that no matter what. I mean, even if it was a shit show trailer, I would still see Justice League.
I like all the DC female superheroes. They're written a lot better than any of the Marvel ones. And
I agree with that.
I think...
They won't agree with that, but I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that this is a good character. And you know what? This was actually my argument.
Well, yes, it's a good character. Nobody's arguing that it's not a good character.
But this is my argument for like... when I got mad at Ghostbusters, and it was just because they rehashed the characters.
Kick up the dirt.
I'm just saying because they rehashed characters without changing them, and it was like in Doctor Strange when they had the Ancient One and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like those are good written characters. I think Gal Gadot is doing a good job in the trailer. I am sold on her being Wonder Woman just because. From what I've seen, it doesn't look bad, so it might as well be good.
All right. I'm
saying.
I'm going to give it a B because I will go see it. I do like the action scenes. I think
we don't want
she or her stunt double do a killer job with those action scenes. And but I just was not sold like you know how when you met Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner?
Oh yeah.
And how sold you were.
Yeah, completely.
That's what I want to be with Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman means a lot to me.
I wasn't sold on Bruce Banner until he turned into the Hulk.
Can you? Okay, but you were. You saw that movie, and when it ended, you were like, Hulk! Like, that's. Did you feel that same way?
I'm pretty close to that though with this.
That's where I'm not, and that's what makes me not. Be so into it.
The reason being is that I saw her in Batman vs Superman, so I already know what it's like, kind of. I'm good.
Here's another one. Who are you sold? How sold are you with Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow?
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm sold with it.
That's where I am, though, and that's like my general reaction, and that's my general reaction to this. But Black Widow isn't...
Is a supporting character.
But that's what I was just going to say. Yeah. Black Widow isn't this to me, and this is the only character that a lot of little girls who actually cared about stuff had to go off of for a really long time.
That's a good point.
It's important to female characters and to get it right and to have a strong lead actress. I'm not saying she's not it. I'm just saying I'm not sold yet. That's all I'm saying.
So let's wrap it up.
Fine.
So we'll come back. I believe it's doubtful that we'll get another trailer before the release. We're looking at what?
When is it?
Isn't it? Oh no, we will.
No, it's next year.
Yeah, it's in 27th. It's January, isn't it?
I I don't
We should
remember
probably
what
look
it said
this
at
up.
the
It's not
end.
like we're like a website or podcast or anything like that. So yeah, we don't know
don't-
those things.
I
but-
just
We
saw
don't
Doctor
study
Strange,
stuff.
so I mean that's what I'm kind of on right now.
So we liked the trailer. We thought it was great. Cloud's definitely not sold on it.
I'm not sold on it. I don't
sold
get the like butterflies I want to get. I want to.
I changed my cover photo on Facebook to
Me
Wonder
too.
Woman because that's how much I support it, and I think it's a great idea, and the way it's starting is
No
looking
shit,
promising.
it's a great idea. It's a great character.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm saying,
No,
like,
get outta here.
the way
Just-
the film is set up.
have a great week, everybody. Make sure that you check back with tinytable3.com. We have videos and articles going up almost daily. And don't forget to check out our podcast, Tiny Table 3, on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on Hear This, on Stitcher. You can find us just about anywhere. And we'll see you next week where we'll still be fighting.
Or always.
Always fighting. Bye, everybody.
It's gonna be great.
Never read a book from the back of page to page. Never read a book from the back of page to page. Front to back. Page to page. Front to back. Never read a many, not a single one in school, but I enjoyed goodbye. I got a quick confession. It's gotta be made.